started helping my father-in-law, scrap wasn't worth very little. So, that was a big challenge because it wasn't really worth hauling off. And as time went on, commodity prices and metal prices went up, and so everybody got to be more aware about recycling, so it's always a good thing. Then we had the boom in 08, 07 and 08, then scrap prices went to an all-time high. My father-in-law, he was a little scrap dealer back in, started in the early 70s. And then when I got out of the Marine Corps, I married his daughter. And then he needed some help, he got a little larger. So I started helping him. And then after that, I went on for months, and then I bought him out, and then we just kept growing the business. And then we bought a bigger building up on Airport Road where our location is there back in '95, and we just kept growing and growing, and more employees and trucks, and just kept reinvesting our money and just kept getting a little bigger and got bigger ideas. 2009, we put the shredder in up here. So we buy scrap from all 165-mile radius comes in here. We shred it, bring it and take it back to the steel mills where they melt it down into the finished product. The shredder, we just take automobiles, appliances, and light sheet metal, unload it and put it up the belt and grinds it into small pieces by the size of your cell phone. Somebody brings a car in, we bring it back there and unload it. Yeah, it comes in, it's got to be drained, have the battery out of it, put it on the belt and they shred it, and then it comes out and it gets separated out. Steel goes one way, and then it's called the fluff. It goes over and gets separated out, gets all the copper and aluminum and brass and stuff out of it. Then it goes to be melted down into ingots and made into car parts. The local surrounding areas were really cleaned up the countryside. A lot of stuff was over the hillsides and stuff, and people started digging it out and bringing it to us and recycling it and put the cash in their pocket. On the economical impact, I mean, we got, about we're in the top 10 largest employees in Overton County. And then we buy scrap and all types of different metals, and then, all that money goes right back into the county. So, there are millions of dollars, we buy scrap and it goes back into the economy here, local economy every year. The challenge is get everybody to understand that they've passed use scrap regulation laws, we got to get everybody's photo ID and thumbprint. And some people have trouble with that. We're expanding now. We're adding on to our non-ferrous downstream to get more precious metals out of the fluff. And then we're expanding our yard in Sparta, Tennessee, where we can start taking junk cars and all types of scrap metal down there. This is probably big as we'll get. Because we pick up, from people, we got customers with a 165-mile radius. We'd be stepping on their toes if we went, try to open up in Nashville. So something like that. Yeah, you know, if people, get the metals out of these illegal dump sites and bring them in, don't bring them into us, and, you get paid for your scrap metal. And any old tires and stuff, you can go to your local recycling center, and they'll take your tires and send them off to be recycled. If people could recycle more, would be a good thing, because it takes less energy, it's better for the environment, and it's cheaper to melt aluminum and stuff, already recycled materials, than versus mining aluminum and copper and iron ore and things like that.